Hi, you guys. Look at the book that we got you guys from Israel. I want to read it to you. It's pretty cool because last week we talked about Noah's Ark and the flood. And this is talking about the Sea of Galilee and two guys that we know that found something in the mud. So listen, it's called the Jesus boat. So are you ready? And look at it's in Hebrew. This one happens to be made out to Parker and Jackson. Listen, everybody, you're going to have your own book too because we got one for each one of you, okay? So again, it's called the Jesus boat. Now, Yuval and Moshe lived by the Sea of Galilee. They were fishermen just like their dad. Then they always believed that one day a great gift would come from the sea, and one day it happened, which made them really glad. Check out the picture. Now you're going to see a double rainbow. You see these guys walking out to the Sea of Galilee? Keep in mind about this double rainbow. It was in 1986 that this came to pass, and they were walking by the sea and they came upon a truck. And this truck was sitting on the seashore, but it wasn't out of gas, but its wheels were stuck really deep in mud. It couldn't get out. The wheels were just spinning. Can you see the truck? As the wheels of the truck spun more and more and more to try to get free, the brothers saw old coins flung from the earth, and the two gathered these ancient treasures from the Galilee, but underneath there was something of much greater worth. Double rainbow, Sea of Galilee, the two brothers. You see the fish? I see the fishies. The brothers dug some more, and pretty soon they found Roman nails along with several pieces of wood, and the scientists came and they were going to confirm what a great find this was. And then all of a sudden, remember what I told you, a double rainbow shone above where they stood. There's the two brothers, the double rainbow, and the scientists has come to say, what exactly have you found? The two fishermen with others continued to dig. And you know what they uncovered? They uncovered a boat that was over 2,000 years old. They soon knew this discovery was quite humongous. It was a boat from the time of Jesus. Something to behold. Look at them working, and now you can see the boat and the double rainbow. After much hard digging, the boat was finally free. Then they had to soak it in a bath so that they could harden the soft wood, and at last, now it could be placed in a museum for all to see. It tells a story, one that is true and one that is good. And here's the boat today in the museum. It was a boat much like this ancient one that we know that Jesus and his friends sailed out one night until a furious storm arose and began to blow, and yet Jesus claimed, or he didn't just claim, Jesus calmed it by saying, "Peace, be still." Can you see these pictures? Let me get a little closer. Can you see the winds and the waves and the boat? And can you see Jesus with the disciples? They were afraid they were going to drown, but Jesus said, "Peace, be still." Jesus' friends saw the miraculous end of the storm. But were asked by him, why are you still afraid? They had seen a miracle their mighty Lord had performed, and yet someone asked, who is this whom even the wind and the waves obey? No storm, all the disciples still a little bit afraid. Who can control the winds and the waves? Do you know? Still today, some ask, who is this man who calmed the sea? Perhaps a question some may find strange or odd, but it's not a mystery for you, is it? It's not a mystery for me, because the one that calms the seas, he's our Savior, he's the Messiah of God, and his name is, what's his name? In Hebrew, his name's Yeshua, but for us in English, his name is Jesus. I want you to see a picture of this boat. Here's a picture of the boat today in that museum that I was telling you about. And here's a picture of what it looked like during the time of Jesus. There it is. And I want you to know that these two guys, these brothers, whoops, let's get rid of, okay, I think you can see that, are friends of Jane. You know Jane, our friend from Israel. And I want you to have your mommies and daddies take a look. Tell them to Google the Jesus boat or the ancient boat, and you'll see all these pictures pop up. This is an amazing discovery. It's a huge museum right on the Sea of Galilee, and these guys, they're pretty special in Israel. And so when you get your books, you're going to notice that one of them, his name was, which one was he? Yuval. He actually signed it for you and drew a picture of a fish in the boat. And this is something very special. So I want you to hang on to this and keep it and protect it, okay? Anyhow, that's Saba's Bible story for this week. And Saba and Nana miss you and love you guys and pray for you all the time. And I'm actually just finished reading this to you, and you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to go get in the car, and I'm going to go pick Nana up from the airport because she's flying back home from San Diego today, and Saba misses her, but Juliana and Hayden and Finley and Colton on Saturday, Saba's going to be flying down to San Diego. Can't wait to see you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.